So there he is. That's a hell of a list. Cian Healy about to go 1-3-4. O'Driscoll, O'Gara, Denico's Best, Murray, Sexton, Paul O'Connell, Centurion as well, Hayes, Keith Earls. I always remember early enough on when you saw a man of his size warming up and it looked like a yoga session. And I thought that is a level of agility most people don't have and almost nobody his size has.
No, it was truly phenomenal. And I can genuinely say that from everyone that I played with, that he was the most extreme, freakish athlete. He just had everything. He was as quick as the backs. He was stronger than anyone else. He had the durability, the flexibility. He just had the whole package. And it's, you know, I thought that was a beautiful interview, and it brought back so many. We saw a different side to him there than we normally get to see.
Do you remember 15, that period when he couldn't even write his name?
Yeah, oh, it was awful.
Was it? Yeah.
It was really bad, and you know, a lot of the guys in the changing room thought he was done.
Okay.
It was that bad, and he was going through a real low point with it, because he was always someone who was very vocal about, I want to play for as long as I can. You know, early, mid-30s was something that was never in his head. It was always 40. I'm going as long as I can.
Right.
So, and it did come very early on for him. But, you know, there's a resilience to him. There's a mental resilience to him. And you combine that with the durability and his physical ability. You know, you've got 15 years there of incredible performances, and let's not forget, in the front row.
Yeah.
You know, whatever about doing it out in the back line, this guy is doing it in the front row, which just adds another layer of achievement and satisfaction to it all.
I think he does himself a disservice as well, because it's not just about durability. Actually, it's about, you know, in the sort of the hall of great Irish rugby players. He's rightly up there as well. You know, it's a different position, maybe less glamorous, but he changed how you view prop play, because for a long time a prop was, you know, you just scrummage, lock down at the scrum, hide in defence, and clear out a ruck. All of a sudden, when he came through, and maybe the first generation of Irish props to come through to go, you want him to get on the ball. You're happy with him anywhere in a defensive line because he's able to keep up with you and he knows what he's doing. Extremely explosive. And can handle himself in a scrum as well. So he was a sort of, you know, a new generation type of player. And that's because of the sort of phenomenal and unique physical specimen he was in. I remember him, you know, bursting onto the scene at Leinster very early and, you know, being very clear that this was a different type of person and a different type of athlete than we'd seen.
And both sides. We've got to remember, Kearney played test match rugby at both sides, loose head and tight. I mean, that is phenomenal. And it's what Shane says, props, they focus in on this tiny area, and it's like judo or martial arts in this area. Then they come out and they have to lift their focus up. And a lot of props can't do that. They can't go from the minute to the expand to the minute to the expand, because their job in this physical position is so demanding. And as Shane rightly said, he's one of the first props to be able to do that. To say, I can take on the minutiae of the wrestle and the fight in tight and then expand to become part of general play in offence and defence. That is extraordinarily difficult to do, and tells you, as Rob and Shane have said as his teammates, what a wonderful talent he is and has been.
Very good. Well, sure to be a special day for Cian Healy and his family, and we wish them well.